Yes.
Is it running?
No.
If it's a square, it's running.
Yeah.
This is Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search from my site. I understand. I just took a DHL call. I get about 10 of these a week. They're generated by Google My Business, and they don't cost me anything. So I, of course, try to be polite. And it is my nature to be polite, and sometimes the occasion doesn't call for politeness. So it was immediately obvious that this woman, purpose for her call, we were on the phone for no good reason. She's in Manhattan. She thought we were open today. We are not. And she had reason to believe that. Google told her we were, and it must be some dead listing. And the interrogation started. This woman wanted to correct me on the difference in time change. I said it's 12 hours difference in Tokyo, and she viciously corrects me with 15. Well, for her education, there is no such thing as 15 because our globe is only 24 hours in a day. So the furthest 2 points can be away from any one another is 12. So, but this woman seems to think the sun rises and sets on Manhattan, and she just kept going, and it lasted about 15 minutes, maybe minute 2. I said, I have some difficult DHL calls, and you are now in the Hall of Fame. And she just let that go, thinking the call could still be productive and her interrogation would bear fruit. And so then my goal in these situations is to not be rude, to not be cruel, to not be insulting, and also not to hang up. But it was very clear in the first 90 seconds that I wanted this call to end. It had no use for me or for her. And so finally I had my go, and it's when she said, "I'm not trying to be a pain in the ass," and then she went on continuing to be a pain in the ass. And when I brought her to a stop, I said, "Wait, let's just go back to that phrase. I'm not trying to be a pain in the ass. I realize you're not trying. I just want you to know it seems effortless." And with that, she said, "You're an asshole," and hung up. So this certainly reinforces Manhattan stereotypes. And but the truth is, I take DHL calls from Manhattan and New Jersey, some places where you expect this stuff and places you don't. And the nature of humans with poor planning, determining someone else's to fault for them, "God, absolutely have to have a package in Tokyo on Tuesday." Well, it's Sunday, and she realizes this. And suddenly she thinks it's someone else's problem. That's common. Doesn't matter where she is. It's fun to make fun of someone who lives in Manhattan, though. It's been Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search from my site. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, good evening, or restful night's sleep. Ciao.